So I just wanted to make another video. I'm going to keep uploading these videos and kind of speaking about the truth to try and have this kind of exposed, to be honest with you. Obviously I still have water for Gardaí now circling my apartment, and I've recently, well today I've written a letter to the Chief Superintendent, and I'm going to post that up to him, and I'll upload the letter actually onto my Facebook and onto the TikTok just to show the content of the letters regarding water for Gardaís and that kind of harassment of myself and my family. And this is ongoing, and it's basically it's in conjunction with this neighbour above us who's basically planted up there to harass myself and my family. And they had somebody else up there sharing the apartment up there, and those people moved out. I'd imagine it's because of this weirdo's behaviour. He follows me around the apartment. Oh, this all sounds kind of weird and convoluted and fucking, they're trying to gaslight me, obviously. And many people will know about this. And if you're going to be a longer video that I uploaded or 2 or 3 videos ago, you can hear my wife talking about it, about the same situation. This is an ongoing issue with this person. He's strategically placed up there by the owner of the apartment, who's in association with certain members of Waterford Council and certain politicians in Waterford. And this is what's been done. This is this kind of gang stalking thing. I spoke about all of this. I'm going to speak about it with more clarity kind of later when I get a chance, to be honest with you. But if you can like my videos, or if you can share the videos, more importantly, because I'm trying to get an audience to just trying to explain the story. Nothing else. I just want to expose these people for the corrupt fucking criminals that they are. And they're trying to poison the water, essentially, is what they're doing, by spreading all this kind of pornography shit, like, which is associated now with my name. But I'm not saying don't spread that. I'm saying you should probably spread that as well, because I want that investigated as well. I think that should be investigated first and foremost. And the person that spread that was my ex, and Carrie, who's a Waterford-based psychologist, and she's employed by Waterford Tusley. Now, this woman is an extremely corrupt human being, and I'm going to make a video about this whole situation with her, and I'll explain in detail the kind of the actions of these people. Do you know what I mean? And you won't believe this kind of stuff, and they don't want you hearing what I have to say. Do you know what I mean? You should be entitled to hear both sides. Do you know what I mean? That goes without saying. Why would you not be entitled to hear both sides? Do you know what I mean? But Waterford Gardaí are doing everything in that to fucking facilitate John Halligan, ex-mayor, ex-minister. They're trying to facilitate John Halligan and the failures regarding children's group link. Do you know what I mean? And the multiple accusations and allegations which for decades have been covered up. So obviously, if you can ask your friends to kind of follow these or to share the videos, I'd appreciate it, because because the lack of support in Waterford is phenomenal, to be honest with you. And I'm not just referring to my own situation. There's other situations in Waterford where the fucking victims of these people were not supported. Do you know what I mean? This is the whole kind of thing in Waterford. If you're not part of the clique in Waterford, they'll out you. Do you know what I mean? I have certain information which came through county councils, and I'm not going to say the name of these people, and so I know they're probably watching, they're probably wondering, like, am I going to say their names? I'm not going to say their names, but they gave me information, and I can't give these people's names because their career would be affected. Do you know what I mean? If I gave the names of these people and their honesty about telling me what was after going on, do you know what I mean? Their careers would be affected. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not part of the clique in Waterford. You have it in like Waterford Council, Waterford Garda, fucking Children's Group Link, etc. Do you know what I mean? I understand Ballybeg Church, where Henry Halligan is the church secretary, brother of John Halligan. Now, this person interfered with my mother's funeral. I've spoken about this in previous videos. I understand that people, practicing Catholics, have to avoid this fucking church there now, or they're choosing to avoid the church, being honest with you, because of the church's support, has offered the support to keep this person kind of there, to try and like cover up his actions of the last fucking couple of decades, being honest with you. And like Bishop Cullinan is aware of this person interfering with my mother's funeral. He's aware now of this. I've spoken about all this previously, and he got his actions covered. And rather than even side with the right and the wrong of fucking what it was, like, the bishop would decide to keep this person there, do you know what I mean? Like, at the expense of the fucking parishioners, who are decent enough, do you know what I mean, to continue trying to go to the church. But I understand now they're not, that they're going to other churches, and their numbers in the church are starting to dwindle. So, like, this is what Bishop Cullinan now really has kind of has really assisted. But this is not new with the Catholic Church regarding kind of covering up certain situations, as we know. Like regarding the whole situation of children's grouping, which I keep talking about. Because what I'm talking about is the truth. You hardly think I made all of this kind of stuff up. Do you know what I mean? A lot of you will know all this kind of stuff is not made up. Do you know what I mean? And it's slowly getting closer and closer to being exposed. And with that, there's a lot of fucking panic going in. But yeah, that situation is about to be exposed. And whereas a lot of people think that I'm referring to like a certain person and kind of a certain situation, I'm actually referring to other people as well who are also engaged in the same behaviour and covered up for the same people, and the same people covered for the same people, and essentially allowed them to continue doing what they were doing. And what if our Gardaí was aware of this? Tusla were aware of this. Do you know what I mean? Church members were aware of this. So why shouldn't this be called out? You have all the hallmarks of the Bill Keneally case, where Waterford Gardaí failed in the Bill Keneally case, and Mr. Keneally was left fucking continue. Do you know what I mean? Abuse free at will. Do you know what I mean? And it's a similar situation regarding the whole crowd on children's grouping, because they were not held accountable years ago. That opened the door. That opened the door for certain people to carry on as they've been previously carrying on. Do you know what I mean? Even to get rid of the people from up or down the charity. Do you know what I mean? Like to try and protect the girls and the boys that were going there. Do you know what I mean? They didn't. They kept the people there, even promoting them in fucking some senses. Do you know what I mean? And they still have them there. And these people have a hand in this place. These people should be removed from that charity. Do you know what I mean? I've spoken about the nepotism that has gone on in that charity. Like this can be Googled. I'd imagine they probably have to take it down by now, but you can Google the amount of family members that they put through that charity, using it like it's their fucking family-owned business. Do you know what I mean? They got rid of Bernardo's for fucking less, being honest with you. So why is that not being investigated? And we have Waterford Gardaí now fucking rallying around John Halligan because they don't want the truth coming out, and the failures within Waterford Gardaí. Do you know what I mean? Which essentially led to this, because this would have never happened had it been dealt with in the fucking 90s. It would have been dealt with. And from what I know, it was actually reported even before that as well, regarding another person. Do you know what I mean? And his actions around fucking young fellas. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, like, certain situations were covered up then and allowed it to happen again and allowed it to happen again and again. And yeah, I'm going to keep on top of this. I don't want to keep going on about it too much. But I'm trying to get people to like follow me videos, share me videos. You don't have to believe me. Just let me explain my story. That's it. There's a lot of sexual innuendo going around about me. This was spread by this fucking weird psychologist and Cardi and my ex. I can't really do anything about that because no one will report it. So I can't really have an investigate. I reported this in trial 1 in 2016. And the cops won't look into it. They told me to rise above it, hold my head up high. If there was no truth to it, I'd nothing to worry about. But they won't look into it. Now, I reported it in 2016. My ex came down and done this 3 times. 3 times she came down, dropped the kids down and spread this shit. Do you know what I mean? And no one had the intelligence to fucking like question what was being done or how it was being done. And certain people jumped on this bandwagon. Predominantly the Halligans up at children's grouping, because they're trying to cover up all the kind of whispers and all the shenanigans what had gone on up there. So they thought they'd jump on this as some kind of moral fucking bandwagon, trying to cover up their own actions, basically. So as bad as all this kind of stuff is about me, there's a weird silver lining in it, because I got to expose children's grouping. Do you know what I mean? If nothing else, it's being exposed. Same with Waterford Council. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, in Waterford, it's a whole fucking clique. So we have Waterford Gardaí now circling my apartment day in day out. And you'll see in the letter that I wrote, have I access to the call-outs of Waterford Gardaí? Because if they're just doing their job and they're not driving around my apartments turning on the fucking sirens, because I have recordings of this, and if they're just doing their jobs, well, the call-outs will show that they have a reason to be past my apartments with the sirens on. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. So I'm going to keep pushing this. I have no intention of giving up. I understand I'll probably have to deal with this for the rest of my life, if I'm being honest with you, and I've accepted that. It is what it is, but I'm in no way going to back down from this, and I don't care if I have to face legal proceedings for telling the truth, so be it. Hopefully I will, to be honest with you, because the truth will eventually come out then. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to keep uploading videos, and if you can follow or share or get your friends to follow or share, I'm only trying to push a story out there and expose these people for what they are. and you can judge me whatever way you want to be. So be it. And yeah, I suppose I'll leave it there. Thanks. Bye.